Hello Virgo, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your spirit message for December 2025. So first of all, welcome. Those of you that are new or returning, thank you so very much for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. Now we're going to begin your reading with your angel number and message, and it is something we will reveal at the end of the reading. So let's get that number first, and let's see what Spirit would like to share with you, Virgo, as we move through December 2025. All right, it's been quite a year, that's for sure, for many of us. Now, we're going to start this reading off with really collecting your energy, and we're going to do that through the major arcana. So I've chosen a deck that I love, and I've pulled the 22 major arcana cards out of that deck. So we're going to see what the major arcana theme energy is for you for December. So Spirit guides, this is for Virgo. And what is, wow, you got number 10, the wheel. Cycles certainly are changing, and you may be already feeling it. Now, the wheel, what goes up must come down, what goes down must come up. It's kind of like just the way life sort of circulates. The wheel is really showing that there could be some beautiful unexpected events happening around you this December. The wheel is about good fortune and expansion. It is the ruling planet for the wheel is Jupiter. So you might be seeing and feeling some unexpected twists and turns. This could all be helping you align things, especially as we close out December and move into 2026. Kind of nice to see the wheel coming in. It's kind of this opportune time for you to take advantage of opportunities as well, especially if they are opportunities that come and maybe take you by surprise a little bit. Now, the wheel can be opportunities with love, family. They can certainly be opening up your perspective to new social groups and new education. Could be new financial offers, careers. Again, it's going to be different for each of you, Virgo. Each of you is so special and so unique. So these messages are going to resonate differently. But the wheel is a beautiful, beautiful cycle coming in for you as we move through December. All right, now we're going to actually get your energy oracle insight. All right, this is choosing the energy cards. Now, I do list all of the decks that I use in the description box. So just in case you yourself want to explore the oracle and tarot cards. All right, we are going to get that energy oracle card right now. So let's see what the energies are that are surrounding you as we move through December. Spirit, we're focusing on the beautiful sign Virgo. So fear is an energy. It's an energy that we all feel. Sometimes we can be fearful of certain things. Sometimes it's just our thoughts. Time sort of sometimes seems to slip away. I feel like maybe there could be a lot of things that are transpiring for you through December as well. Number 5, energy, fear. Fear is, of course, all an illusion. We all go through it at some point. It could be fearful of starting something new. The changes that are occurring in your life sometimes can bring on that sort of sense of fear or insecurity. But it's something that I think that, it's something that you can certainly grasp. It's something you can certainly, work through. Because on the bottom of the deck, you have number 7, the joyous fun. All right, so it's kind of interesting because on one side you've got this fear, and then on the other side it's like, you know what? Let's let the fear go. It's time to have some fun. Trying to find that balance is really going to be the key to all of this for you, Virgo. But with the wheel being your major energy source, okay, this is going to be the major theme of what's happening for you in December. The fear could be brought on because maybe things in your life are changing. And when change happens, of course, we contemplate things and we think things through. And I feel like there's a lot of fun circulating, especially with December being filled with many religious events, family gatherings. Maybe your social calendar is really full. There could be some unexpected twists and turns that, maybe bring up a little bit of that sense of insecurity. But I don't think it's anything that is going to overpower you in any way, because I think that you have a lot of strength. And in fact, I really kind of feel like we're going to see that come out in your reading. I think the fear is just that cycles in your life are changing. Maybe there are new people coming into your life. And, when new people come into our life, or new ideas, new jobs, new financial opportunities, it puts us in an element of having to really think about things a little bit more. And I think that this is more where the fear is based. Because remember, the joyous fun on the bottom is really just kind of letting things happen. It's going with the flow of energy, and it's allowing yourself to really explore happiness. So don't be fearful of all of the happiness that is coming in for you. Now let's get into the tarot cards. We're going to start, we're going to get 3. Okay, so we're going to get 3 cards, and we're going to clarify each one, and we're going to further clarify if need be. So remember, this is just messages from Spirit for December 2025. Also Spirit is saying they don't want you to be fearful of all the changes that are happening, because some of these changes maybe are long overdue. Time to let go of certain things in your life too. All right, so let's get the first card. Okay, we're going to take it slowly. So the first the first row, okay, is your current energy. So this is where you are right now and what Spirit wants you to see or acknowledge. Okay, so this is current. The Emperor. Very interesting, because that's all about leadership. It's also a major arcana card as well. So really taking your power back. So I said to you before we even got into the tarot cards, I said this fear, I feel like we're going to see a lot of strength come up in your reading. And it's very interesting because Spirit is saying, yes, you know what, Virgo, as fearful as we can be with changes that come, some changes are changes we're prepared for, and some changes come unexpectedly and shift and turn circumstances in ways we didn't expect. But the Emperor can hold everything together because the Emperor has strength, discipline as well. So I really feel like this is you in a very powerful position to be able to filter through whatever those fears are. Finding that balance is what the Emperor is going to do. And I feel like this is you really taking your leadership back. It's taking your power back. You're supporting your ideas through your own strength and willpower. And the Emperor, is very well respected. So I kind of feel like what's happening here is that you could be, maybe somebody could be looking upon you for some advice or some wisdom. You could also be looking at somebody for that as well. Maybe somebody can help you to release whatever those fears or insecurities are as well. But the Emperor certainly is a very powerful force. Now let's get the clarifier for that. Spirit guides. So a clarifier for the Emperor. Emperor is Aries energy. So very bold, dynamic, energy driven. And you got the Lovers. You've got 2 major arcana cards here. And actually what Spirit's saying is because they're 2 major arcana cards, we're actually going to get a third. We're going to pull another one here. So with the Lovers, this is all Gemini energy. Geminis go with the flow. All right, very flexible. So maybe flexibility is going to be a part of trying to find that balance as well. The Lovers, it could be about taking control of some sort of choice or decision. You're going to be in a very powerful position to make those choices and decisions. It could have something to do with love, absolutely, for some of you. Could be. I'm seeing somebody quite mature if that's the case. It could be very mature, very somebody who is very dynamic. Okay, I'm going to use the word dynamic because Gemini and Aries energy together is very, there's a lot of excitement here, and it could be where this joyous fun is coming in as well. Feeling the sense of discipline and feeling control, but also feeling like you can kind of be flexible. You're getting the balance of 2 beautiful worlds here. Now, but I do believe that there is some sort of choice or decisions that is going to be calling upon you in your current situation here. So let's get one other card here. And then you've got the Temperance. Well, isn't that perfect? Because that's what I could envision. That's why I kept saying balance. And I really feel like this is what's happening here. Some sort of choice or decision in your current set of circumstances. Your spirit wants you to acknowledge that you need to take control over some sort of choice or decision that you need to make in your life to bring in that sense of balance. Balancing the fear, balancing the cycle changes with having some fun in your life as well. It's okay. You know, Spirit's saying, give yourself the permission to let go and have some fun. We don't always have to be thinking everything through all the time. It creates a beautiful balance in your life. All right, so let's get the next two cards. Now, this next row is going to be your challenge or opportunity. So what might feel sometimes like a challenge can be Spirit showing you how this can become your opportunity for growth. So challenges don't always have to be looked at like that. Let's see. Well, you got two. These two go together. All right, so the challenge, the obstacle is that things I think are moving very quickly for you. And that could be where the fear lies, you know, because the wheel is turning so quickly. We're approaching the end of 2025, you know, and I feel like maybe there's just a little bit of fear circulating around that. Okay, that's what Spirit is trying to say. It is a conflict that you have. It could be a tug of war, could be negotiations, could certainly be an inner conflict, because there is a lot of positive growth here, Virgo. Even though, you know, you may feel like, you may feel like you don't have it all together, but really, in essence, you actually do. Because currently, the Temperance card is really showing that you know what the formulation is in your life to bring that balance. And although sometimes it can be a tug of war, it can feel like an inner conflict to be able to get there, the Eight of Wands is positive movement forward, is this positive messages coming through. It's showing you that you're on the right track, that this is where you're meant to be. Let's get the clarifier for the Five of Wands and the Eight of Wands. This is for Virgo. You got the Ten of Coins. Beautiful. Things are moving along beautifully for you, because the Ten of Coins is all about where we all aspire to be. It is our treasure chest. It's our treasure island. It's where we see value in our life, and value can be certainly with your career. Leveling up in your career, setting a precedence for stability for long term. That could be where fear comes in. The cycles are changing. Your role in life could be changing. Okay, you could be taking on more leadership, taking more control of that. The Ten of Coins is preparing you for long term. It is about inheritances and legacies and financial stability and creating that wondrous life for you. It doesn't have to be done alone. It can be shared. It can be about your family values, your standards. It can be about your health views. You know, this is everything that is of extreme value to you personally. And although it can be a struggle sometimes, to try and figure out what is it that I need, to plan my long term. That's where fear kind of floats in there. But the Eight of Wands is showing you that, you know what? The positive growth that's happening here is because you are moving towards something that is creating a tremendous amount of stability for you. Some of you, it is balance in relationships as well, with the Lovers card here. All right, we're finding that balance. We're making some choices and decisions that are going to affect us long term, creating balance. Yes, things may be moving a little quicker than we're used to because we like to think things through, and there may be some opportunities that come your way that are going to require you to think on your feet, okay? But the changes that are happening are all beautiful cycles of fortunate events as well. All right, let's look at, you're creating your own fortune as well. And we do, through our hard work, through our planning, through our creations. Okay. I'm sorry, I should explain to you. The third card here, this is what's coming in, okay? This is the energy entering your life as December unfolds. You got the Ten of Wands. Now, tens can be, okay, 10 in numerology is, of course, letting go, okay? It's the end of the cycle. We also have the 10, the wheel. So, 10, and you got the 10 of coins. So 10, 10, 10. There's things that are coming to completion, hence why there might be some fear. There's a balance of fear and there's a balance of joy. It's almost like, again, it's trying to create that balance. Anyway, I repeat myself because I want to make sure all the messages are coming through. Now, the Ten of Wands can feel a little bit like, you know, it feels like it's taking forever to get to your goal. And you can't exactly see where you're going because you feel like there's a lot of responsibilities or heavy burdens. You know, there could be a lot of burdens on you at this time. Things are moving quickly. You're feeling that conflict of having to move quickly with something, and you're taking on the majority of the responsibility here. Let's see what we're going to clarify here this with. Spirit, what would you like to clarify this Ten of Wands for Virgo? And then you've got the Ace of Wands. Look at a 10 and a 1. What are we doing? We're letting go of all of the heavy responsibilities that are not always all our own. Releasing those burdens, lightening the load because you're taking on a lot, and opening up new opportunities, releasing old energy and bringing in new energy with that Ace of Wands, really feeling like new opportunities are coming your way. You're letting go of something here. You're letting go of the fear. I think you could also be negotiating or figuring out with the Five of Wands, figuring out how I delegate some of these responsibilities, because the conflict is I'm taking it all on myself when it's not all mine. You're moving in a positive direction because you're figuring out how to put closure to all of those burdens. And what's opening up for you is a whole new opportunity. And it could be, for some of you, definitely love. And if it is, it looks like it's something you're planning long term. Things are moving quickly for you. It could be also job opportunities, financial opportunities, you know, a new creative plan that you want to really delve into, you know, and although it's fearful, the cycles in your life are changing, and they're changing to bring in this Ace of Wands energy. All right, let's get your angel blessing card here. So let's see what your angels would like you to know as confirmation that they are supporting you through December. All right, they have two. Well, first of all, they're saying we need you to ask your angels when you feel fearful or you feel unsure. All they want you to do is ask them. Just ask them. Just say, you know what? I need some guidance. I need some help. I need some direction. I need to release my fear. Your angels are there whenever you need them. It doesn't matter what time of day. They are there, and they want you to trust. Not only trust, trust comes from your intuition. Okay, so trusting in you, trusting in your angels, trusting in the people that you choose to surround yourself with. Trust that the divine guidance that's coming your way in December is for your highest good. All right, so they want you to trust the messages, and whenever you feel you need something or need anything, that your angels are there. 10, 10, 10. Let's remember that number. And the most important number here is 22, 22, feminine forces. It says relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, and humility. It says you can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. And we see that with the Lover's card here. Partner up with the right spirit, and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge. Just listen. And you know, I think this could also be showing you that this is a specific message probably for somebody, Virgo, but feminine forces could be a feminine, if your angel is someone who has passed on, who is of feminine energy, could be watching over you, and they are sharing they're sharing information with you. They're trying to send you a message. Watch out for the 2222, because that could be very powerful for you during the course of this month as well as 10, 10, 10. And trust that you are protected. Virgo, I want to thank you so very much for joining me for your December 2025 message. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it resonates. Please show your support by liking, sharing, subscribing, and leaving comments. And until next time, sending love, light, and positive vibes.